Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to the Gravity SMP server, where today we're going to see how much more we can get done on the Courthouse. I was hoping to work on the Sky Arena project today, but we haven't decided on a location for it. So let's get started. Well, the first thing though, that I want to show you, is we've received a gift, so contribution to society from the Greenie. Hot Sauce and One. Hot Sauce and One's a new member on the server, and this Greenie is a reference to a bit of a Skype conversation we had. But yeah, we've received a load of stone, a good bit of glass, some hardened clay, some wool, some quartz, and some glowstone, which is really nice, especially the quartz. We still haven't finished these pillars yet, and the stone will be really handy for the roof, because I was wondering how I could get so much, because I think we're going to be using stone slabs. So we can use this glass now, because I think we're just going to want plain glass for the windows, and I think I want to keep them that high. Yeah, I think I do. Since last episode, I've done a decent bit. I think we'll turn these into panes, actually. I've done a decent bit. I've put in more flooring, I've added these stairs, and I've raised it up to a third floor, which is about as high as we're going to go before the roof. And yeah, so let's go craft these into panes. And we can see, I have a bit of an idea of how we can turn this into something really good. If I go and... do I want that to be 3 wide? Yeah, I was also resizing the windows, actually. That's a bit glitchy. I was also resizing the windows, actually. I want them to be 3 wide. So we'll make this a full window. But let's experiment with some kind of designs we could use. So we make some slabs. Some stone slabs. What we could do is we could bring those across the top. We could bring some glass panes along here. We could have it kind of open. That doesn't look quite right. We could fill it in. Looks kind of like it's slightly open at the top. Kind of odd. Which do I prefer? It does look more detailed. If I fill this in... ah, I like that. I like it like that. That adds a bit more detail. So let's break these few panes, but it's kind of worth it. And let's cut these out, and we can fill in all these windows. So I'll just cut out these extra blocks, and then we'll see how it looks like along an entire wall. Let's grab some more stone. I'm gonna need to throw away some snow. I can stick them in this chest. Thanks for the chest. It's probably more helpful than some of the stuff. I don't need the wool, but yeah, thank you anyway, Hot Sauce and One. And welcome to the server. So let's see how this looks. And I'm going to want to break that leaf along here. And we can have an open window. Now we'll shut it. There we go. So that looks, and we'll fill this one in over here as well. I like it. I like it a lot. That looks really good, in my opinion. So I'm going to carry that on around the whole building. So let's just quickly do that here. And let's see what else we can do. I don't want to do too much repetitive stuff. So I haven't decided on a material for the walls yet. Let's put away some of these materials that I don't need right now. Let's see. So yeah, I haven't decided on a material for the wall yet. I think I have a bit of an idea for the roof, though. So I kind of want to stagger it up using stone slabs. And I'm going to want a few stone blocks to build the wall with. Yes, let's have a look. If we go up to the top... I'm trying to think. I think we want it flat on the sides and then to peak up in the center. So if we head on up, I don't have a stacking block on me. Let's just get something we can build up with that we don't need. Granite, that'll do. We can build up here. Let's build a stairway since we're going to want to be able to come back up a few times. Like so. Let's see, we'll build up here. There we are. I want to peak it up here and have it flat at the fronts. So if we go slabs here, and then we can have an overhang. And because of the quartz pillars on the outside, it won't look off. There we go, they'll all look like they're holding it up. And then when we get here, I want to do a double slab. And then double slab. Double slab. And keep building that up. I think we have a center for this building. It might go against itself though, we'll have a C. How did I do it? Did I do a full block or just a half block? I'm not sure, but just go like this, building it up. This is going to take a lot of slabs to finish. There we are, and then we'll fill in this back bit with stone. Like so, and then we can hop on down and have a look at it. So let's, ooh, okay, made it. Does that look alright? Or should it peak higher? I think that peaks up high enough, but I think we want a window or some kind of detail in the center there. But yeah, I think that's high enough. Let's use quartz to build up the pillars and see if that affects it much. I'll turn these ones into the pillar blocks, which we're probably going to need a lot more of, but I should be able to gather those pretty easily. Oops. I wonder how long it actually took him to find all this quartz. If it didn't take long, then it should be pretty easy for me to get it. So let's do this. Though I have been pretty bad with grinding materials on the server. It almost seems like it would be better to have these as quartz, so we might do that eventually. But I think this kind of accents it really well, this extra quartz on the outside. Let's go up here, do the same on this side. There we go, and then slab it. And we'll see how this looks. We're also going to want to bring slabs, let's just build this up there. We're also going to want to bring slabs along, oh never mind, along the front here, kind of sticking out a bit over these pillars. I think we'll do this on the second layer. We won't bring these pillars up too high. So let's see if we actually have enough pillar quartz on us to bring them up to the correct height. Let's try that out. And let's, oh, I've already got a load of slabs on me. So let's grind it up. There we go. And we're going to want to put these slabs one above the windows so that they don't really block the windows. There we go. And then we can bring up the pillars to here. And we'll bring them down about one block there. Yeah, that seems about right. Or we might make these too thick above the pillars or something. Pillows? Sure. So let's bring these all up. We should have enough quartz. So that's a great gift. Let's see, let's bring these over. Oops. and we'll see how this looks. So just build up these last two, few blocks, one more, and then eat some bread so that we can regen some health, because this is probably going to hurt. Yep. And build these up. Oops. Slabs. And bring these over. Now, I feel like I'm going to have to give something back. It might be unnecessary, but it's a good gesture to give something back to people giving you a gift. So I'll have to try and see what I can give. But let's hop down. Boom. Let's break this granite. And let's see how these grand pillars are looking. If we go, let's take a step back. I'm liking it. I'm actually really liking the way this is turning out. We will have to add in other types of quartz to make it look a bit broken. We'll add some vines probably. But there's probably a way to improve this. Oh, I know. If we build up, we can make it go around. Oh, let's see if I can do this. The bottom like so. So we'll bring it around here. And then up here, and then, yeah, we'll make it go over the window. That won't look bad. There we go. Kind of sticking out a bit. We'll go the whole way with that, actually. Make it stick out. See, does that look good here? Yeah, and then we'll bring this around the front just one block wide. So we hop on up, go along here. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. Bring that along. And I've had a few more ideas for what we can do on the frontier, on our little frontier town. Let's see, this comes out 2, then goes the whole way up, and then you've got the 3 there. So I was thinking we can build a lumber mill. That will look pretty good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we still have to, oops, finish a few buildings. Let's go inside to do that. That's a skeleton that I'm just going to ignore. I really need to get some lighting in here. Hot sauce has given us some glowstone, so we'll have to put those down as lamps or something. That could look pretty good. But does this look good with the overhang? I feel like I need to shave that last block off, but it definitely looks better at the front. So let's do that. Ooh. Ah! How do you do that? Nowhere near close enough. Okay, let's shave off these last blocks. Because they stick out a bit too much. Let's see if that looks a bit better. Yeah, I prefer that. So that looks pretty nice. We can do the roof like this. I think that looks good enough. I've got to fill in the windows yet, and then we'll obviously be adding detail in the future. So I'm going to go fill in those windows now. Definitely at least the front ones. And then we'll see how it looks. And I'll also do a bit more work on the roof. And then I'll be right back. So I'm back, and the windows are in. I haven't done really anything more on the roof, but the windows I think look pretty good. I've also bone mealed in a load of grass around here because I wanted to make the area look a bit older, make the building a bit more kind of a mix between a modern interior and more of a old-fashioned building on the outside, even though it is stone and quartz, which is kind of more modern. But we'll see if we can maybe rough it up a bit. And I had a bit of an idea. I was wondering if this would look any good. So if we were to get rid of these slabs at the top, let's go quickly pick those up, and try something a bit different. If we were to, and where are those slabs? There they are. Just put slabs across the bottom. I'm not sure how good this will look. Is that any good? So it looks alright. I'm not 100% sure, but I was thinking we could do something like that, so as a kind of way to let air in, maybe make the window look lower. So I'll try and remember to put a little poll in the top right. It should kind of blink up now. There should be a little eye with a circle, and you can click on that. This window will be window A, and this window is window B, and all you've got to do is click on the vote that you click on the option that you like best, and vote, and then whichever gets the most votes I'll keep. And there'll be option C, which is a kind of random amount of them, or maybe one on each floor or something. Something else we could try is sticking in some stone slabs here, like so. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that kind of looks more like it supports the wall. Any of these that have walls in might be a bit awkward, but we'll see. Let's just build that up. Might get rid of those in certain areas. I think this kind of looks more structurally sound, yet it's also kind of got a bit of detail in it. In fact, we could try and go for something like this. There. That looks kind of nice. We could try and go for something like totally random, like that. Maybe that looks a bit more destroyed. So there'll be maybe a second poll. Then this will be A, B, C. So you can pick out of those whichever one you like the best. Just to get a few opinions in here. But I think I'm kind of like that one most. I'm not 100% sure though. So I'll put those down around here. And we're also going to want to put in some doors. I don't know why I have not done that yet. But I have to decide which door wood type I prefer. But we could try, since we're surrounded in spruce, just going with spruce doors for now, and those look kind of grand, I think. No, we want the dark oak ones. I think we want the dark oak doors. Let's see what wood we do have. We have 8 spruce on us. Let's try and see. They look a bit more medieval. So we want those. No, we want those here. Which means we also want these to be spruce, actually. Boom, boom. There we go. Above it, we could go with some... Oh, I will get you. Oops. Ugh, these guys are so annoying now. We could go with something like... Let's see, we could cap it off with some stone slabs. Like so. There we go. That could be a little kind of window. Looks pretty good. What if it was completely stone slabs? Let's see, we want a bit more stone. How does that look? Boom, boom. That looks pretty good. Then we could have some stone brick stairs. And I want to add these on the outside anyway. So let's see how these look. Boom, boom. Maybe this should be... No, I don't really want to do that. I want to keep this looking like it's pretty prominent, kind of forward. So I feel like these doors would look better if they were inset, but then it looks a bit too far behind, I think. Let's try it though. Oh no, that looks alright actually. So if we take these out, we can stick in some stone bricks and some stone brick stairs. And I think that looks alright. There we go. I think that's that sorted. And we'll probably change what blocks on the outside. But that is where we're going to finish up for today. Let's quickly eat some bread. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Gravity SMP. Any suggestions for this building, please leave down in the comments. And if you want to vote, make sure to go to that poll up in the top right. You can still click on that and choose which of those designs behind me you prefer and which of the window designs you prefer. And I will see you all again next time for some more Gravity SMP. Bye bye!